it's NCAA Inclusion Diversity Week, and this year we're focusing on identities. So why don't you tell me a little bit about your identity?
All right. My name is Michael Sorochen. I use he/they pronouns. I guess the closest term would be transmasc that I use, so like transmasculine. I don't know, my identity is just kind of who I am. I've always perceived myself in a masculine manner, but yeah, I don't know.
Okay, no, that's good.
It's just who I am.
Okay. So you said you've always known, you've always felt a little...
It's hard to explain. I only started transitioning very recently, socially mostly, because it's a journey. So, but yeah, so I started transitioning socially around last year or so that I came out to my parents. I came out to a lot of my friends beforehand and they were cool. So that helped. Because like one of the biggest things is getting a solid support network, because being trans is hard.
I was going to ask you, we're talking about allyship also this week, so like how important is it for you to have that, that support group, that sense of allyship, people around you that care about you and accept you no matter what?
It is probably the most important thing. Overcoming and not even overcoming, but having to deal with transphobia every day in small amounts, in like very daily conversations. It's hard, so it definitely helps to have allies and friends who you can talk about those experiences with and, feel supported.
Good. So you're here in Emory. Is this your first year at Emory?
Yep.
Is that correct? Okay. What's your experience been like so far at the university?
It's pretty good. I didn't really know what to expect, so I can't say if it was like better or worse than my expectations because I just didn't have any. The staff is really, really nice, really supportive. I see the counselors, and they're really great with resources on, pursuing further transitioning, and just support in general. My friends have been great.
So
it's not always perfect, but it's a work in progress, I think.
So on that point, it's not always perfect. What do you think the university could be better as far as like supporting all gender identities, all racial identities, all that stuff?
I suppose institutionally, like little things like, if you have a class and people are introducing themselves, making it normal to include pronouns makes it really easy for people who have, different, not non-cis gender identities to kind of be integrated. I know one of my classes did that, and it's a really easy way, really not like, I don't know what the word is. It's a really easy, simple way to be inclusive, and just recognizing that and living up to that is what matters.
And lastly, do you have anything that you would like to say to maybe people on campus or anybody that would see this as maybe struggling with their identity or they don't know kind of what to do? Do you have any advice for them? Or
Well, I can say what my therapist told me just the other day. You are not alone, and there are definitely resources. You might have to look for them, but the staff is really, really good with that. And I think a lot of the students are really good with that too. I know a lot of my friends listen whenever I have something to talk about relating to that. So.